Alright, so I've been making money building AI-powered websites for local businesses, and I want to show you exactly how I'm doing it. Check this out. I just built a complete AI-powered website in minutes using this insane tool. And as you can see, it's fully integrated with AI. This is literally the exact kind of thing local businesses are begging for right now. But here's the thing. Most people are still building websites the hard way, spending weeks learning code or dropping thousands of dollars on developers. Meanwhile, I'm over here like a tech wizard, except I can barely remember my own Wi-Fi password. So in this video, I'll show you step-by-step how I did it, plus how creators are actually turning this into real income. And yep, this is for educational purposes only. Results may vary depending on your effort, but before I show you the exact tool I used, let me tell you about the massive mistake I almost made that would have cost me an entire client. So let's see how quickly we can create a website with full AI integration. The tool I'm using is called atoms.dev. At first glance, it looks like your typical chatbot interface, similar to ChatGPT or DeepSeek, but here's where things get crazy. And this is what almost made me accidentally nuke my entire project. You can switch into team mode, which basically gives you an entire virtual AI team that collaborates to bring your vision to life. We're talking team leader, engineer, product manager, data analyst, and architect, all of them working together in one place. It's essentially like having a full startup team, except none of them steal your lunch from the office fridge. By the way, our results might look a bit different depending on the idea and prompts, and that's normal. So let's restart my timer and see how much time I need to create this full AI-powered website. First, we'll need three things. The local business will create the website for the AI integration idea like AI chat, smart content, etc. And the final prompt to put on Atoms to let it generate the full website layout. Starting with picking a local business, let's use this example, The Daily Grind, a cozy small-town cafe that's famous for its bold espresso, buttery croissants, and convenient grab-and-go breakfast selections. Not gonna lie, I'm already craving a croissant just thinking about it. Now, for the AI integration concept, we'll use this ChatGPT prompt you'll find in the description below. Simply drop in your business name and description, and ChatGPT will suggest the perfect AI features for that business. Want more options? Just ask it to generate 10 additional ideas. Check out this suggestion, an AI chatbot that asks visitors about their current mood or caffeine needs and then recommends the perfect drink for them. That's genuinely smart and creative. Because, let's be honest, half the time I walk into a coffee shop, I have zero clue what I want. I'm just standing there like,
coffee?
Once you get your AI integration idea, paste it in the second prompt with the name and description again. ChatGPT will then give you the final prompt to use on Atoms. Now, head back to your team on Atoms, drop in your prompt, and watch the AI team take over from here. What you'll see is pretty incredible. They actually discuss the project, split up the tasks between different roles, and once one team member completes their part, they hand it off to the next. Watching it all unfold is genuinely fascinating. It's like watching a heist movie, except instead of stealing diamonds, they're constructing a website. In my test run, they delivered this result after roughly 8 minutes. And honestly, it's legitimately impressive. I love how it came out. Dynamic, polished, and well-structured. And here's how it renders on mobile. Let's actually test this AI menu recommender to see if it works as advertised. Nice! Once I input my mood, it instantly recommends the perfect combo I should order. Now here's where I nearly lost everything. And this is that mistake I mentioned earlier. I was so excited about the website that I almost sent the preview link to the client before testing it thoroughly. The chatbot was giving completely wrong recommendations because I forgot to update the actual menu items in the back end. Imagine sending a cafe owner a website that recommends drinks they don't even sell. That would have been a disaster and probably cost me the entire client. Always test everything before you share it. Trust me on this one. But here's what makes Atoms brilliant. If there's anything you want to modify, you can just chat with the tool exactly like you're communicating with a professional web agency, and it'll make the adjustments for you. For instance, I wasn't happy with how the AI menu recommender only offered 4 preset mood options. So I simply told it, edit this AI menu recommender to include a text box where I can type my mood instead of being limited to only 4 preset options. After adding just 1 minute to our timer, it updated the entire design with a text input box where I can describe exactly how I'm feeling. So let's say I feel creative and need an energy boost. There you go. Now, it reads the text and suggests the perfect combo to order. Obviously, if this were a real client project, you'd reach out to the cafe owner to collect accurate menu information, professional images, and proper permission before uploading any content. Don't be that person who uses generic stock photos of croissants when the cafe actually specializes in bagels. Trust me, clients will notice. Now, hit publish, and you'll receive a preview link to share with the local business for their feedback before hosting it on WordPress, Versal, or whatever platform they prefer. But here's the reality. Building an amazing website is only half the equation, because if you can't land clients, you've just created a really polished portfolio piece that nobody will ever see. So how do you actually get paid for this work? Now, to actually land clients or connect with local businesses, there are two approaches. Actively go find them, which we'll cover in the promotion step, or position yourself so they find you, which is what we'll tackle in this step. List your services strategically. Think about it this way. If you have a shop in California, there's a decent chance for people in that area to discover you. But if you have shops across multiple states, you'll dramatically increase the chances of people finding you. And that's exactly why I'm giving you this table of all the freelancer platforms where you can list your services, complete with examples of gig or service titles. For instance, on Fiverr, you could publish a gig titled, "I will build a modern AI-powered website for your business with smart integrations." To keep things transparent and educational, let me walk you through this step by step. You can apply the same process on other platforms too, to automate everything using AI. Because why do anything manually in 2025? I created this ChatGPT prompt that will handle your gig setup. Just insert the platform name like Fiverr here and the gig title here. And boom! ChatGPT will generate everything you need to list your service with full SEO optimization to help your gig rank higher. It's like having an entire marketing team, except this one doesn't request coffee breaks every 20 minutes. Click on New Gig and begin filling in all the details like the title, category, and tags. For pricing strategy, I recommend creating just one package instead of 3. It should include a website with AI integration. For the actual price, you can set your own strategy. Personally, I usually keep it under $100, so $95 feels like a solid price point for me. Next, add the description that ChatGPT generated for you, along with some frequently asked questions. These are questions potential buyers might ask. You can add around 3 to 5. And then hit next to add the questions buyers will need to answer after purchasing the gig so you understand exactly what they need for their website. We mainly want to know what type of AI integration they're looking for, along with a brief description of their website. Add these questions and make sure to select free text so they can write their own custom answers. Now, click Next. And this is the critical part, the gig gallery. You need to showcase your service in a way that grabs attention. For this, you can either hire someone to create it for you or DIY it like I do. I simply use websites I've already built. Add compelling text to draw in viewers and include some eye-catching visual elements. Always ensure you have the rights to use any visuals or website examples you feature. And yes, always be upfront that the website is built with AI. This actually makes your work more trustworthy. Plus, it's 2025. AI is literally everywhere. Hiding it would be like trying to hide the fact that you use a calculator for math. That's it. Once you hit Next and verify your identity, your service will be live on your first platform. Keep in mind, the more platforms you list your service on, the more opportunities you create for visibility and discovery. It's a pure numbers game, folks. And to maximize your opportunities even further, you'll need to actively promote your service. This allows you to actively seek out local businesses and show them the services you've listed on freelancing platforms. I've got you covered with 3 proven methods. First up, social media, specifically TikTok and Instagram, the absolute best platforms for going viral. For the types of videos to create, you can discover them by studying successful brands that offer similar services. It's incredibly simple to produce. Just record a quick demo clip of your website or create those trending style videos. And by the way, Adams lets you view the actual code. So yeah, that's the type of content you can post. You know those videos where you look like a movie hacker, typing intensely while dramatic music plays in the background? Just make sure you stay consistent. Regular posting builds trust with these platforms over time, and creating content isn't your only option. You can still produce content while also reaching out to small businesses directly to offer your service in a legal and respectful manner. Don't spam messages. Be professional and friendly. Nobody likes the person sliding into DMs like, "Hey bestie, want a website?" The second method is the Google Maps strategy, where you can discover countless small businesses like cafes, gyms, and more. I've created a list of small business niches for you to target. Once you locate one on Google Maps that doesn't have a website, reach out to them politely and present your service. Or you can use the third approach. Literally walk down your street, identify small businesses near you, and pitch your service in person. Old school, I know. But sometimes the most effective way to land a client is to actually have a face-to-face conversation. Revolutionary concept, right? If you've already built an example website before approaching them, that's even more powerful. Because just imagine, if this coffee brand sees a live website with AI integration that suggests drink combos based on customers' moods, they'd be absolutely crazy to turn down that offer. So here's the simple rule to follow. If a small business has an excellent website, skip it and move on. If it has a mediocre or outdated website, offer an AI-powered upgrade. If it has no website at all, offer a complete creation from scratch. And that's just one example of what you can accomplish with AI. Check out the rest of the playlist for more ideas. Peace.